Good morning and hello out there in Raiderland. I'm Neon Tiger. I'm joined by Clear Mouse, and we're here for round 3 of the Link to the Past randomizer tournament. How you doing, Clear Mouse? We got a heck of a
Um,
match today.
oh yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I am always looking forward to commentating Zelga's favorite mode. And I know it's his favorite mode. Because he's never banned Enemizer. So here we are playing Enemizer versus Zenit. For those of you who don't know, Zelga is he loves Enemizer so much that he makes his league teammates play it every season. Yes.
Which is
But
very
yeah.
interesting. Oh, go ahead.
Mhm. Oh no, yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, Enemizer is very fun, and we actually have Zenith versus Zelga. I don't know if I've actually seen two Z names either. When matching up, and these guys are very good. So I'm definitely looking forward to some great entertainment.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit, how they got here and whatnot. This is, interestingly enough, you mentioned that Zelga loves this mode. This was Zenit's choice. So Zenit kind of maybe laying down the hammer here and saying, "I'll give you what you want,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'll beat
yes,
you in it."
yes. That's right. That's the best kind of victory, right? The
Absolutely.
definitive crush, right?
And we are off here. This is Logical Animizer, of course. So be
Yeah,
prepared
obviously.
to see some things in places they normally are not.
Yeah, but be prepared being almost everything probably will be not what you expect. Do start out in Sanctuary, and we have a hammer. Very early, nice weapon. It's our, well, infomercial tempered, and in that it does do temper damage, but it may not
Yep.
be as most reliable as you would I hope to be.
And then it gave us a little bit of a map there: Crystal Desert Palace, and then the other two Light World dungeons are pendants.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
here we go. Eastern Blue, I believe, and Hair of Red, I think
Sounds
was
great.
what I saw number wise.
Okay. Yeah, sounds great. Your eyes are much faster than me.
I
I
just
just
saw the
caught.
pause and I was like, I'm looking. um, yeah, but very quickly here, as we kind of see them do some of the early routing here, going through Lost Woods, checking some of these locations. We'll interrupt if we see anything here, but just a quick recap of how we got here. Ooh, is that a sword
Is
up
that a
on there?
sword? That
I
looked like
think
a
it looked, yeah,
sword.
it looked like a sword. I think we both thought the same thing.
Hmm.
So Zenit on your left here, Group P number 1 qualifier, 4 and 2, won the tiebreaker over Jack by beating them 2-0 in the group stages. And through the bracket, they defeated Dr. Earworm 2-0 in the first round, and PH112358 also 2-0 in the second round. So, Zenit looking really good here. He's got a strong start to the bracket stages. And Zelga on the right, of course, Group A number 1 seed, 5-1. Beat Quizbowl 2-0 in round 1, and then beat our good friend and yours, Willard J. Bradley 2-0 in round 2.
Hmm.
So neither of these two have dropped a match in the bracket stage yet. Obviously, that's going to change today here. One of them, one of them has
That's
to lose
right.
one. So,
Yeah,
but
you're
two very
listing off.
strong runners,
Oh
two very
yeah.
very strong runners here.
Hmm. Yeah, you're actually kind of listing off like let's say the path that they came in order to make it to round three. Now, of course, making round three, you do have to get through. In this case, as you said, two opponents each, and the list of opponents that you mentioned, understandably, were not cupcakes. They were also very good opponent, very good players as well. So just kind of a
Mhm.
testament to see how good these guys really are. Nice,
Of course,
nice
those
look
of
back.
you that may
Hmm.
remember last year's tournament, which happened around this time, Zelga is a returning semi-finalist from last year. So he's been deep in his tournament before, knows how to do this. It will be very interesting to see if he can get one step further and get to the finals this year. I think if you were looking early on, if you were looking early on how everything was going, you'd probably assume that Zelga will have a good run here through the tournament. Oh, that's a nasty bumper there. Um,
That's a big bouncy, big fan of.
but yeah, Zenit also not no slouch either. So this should be a great matchup here between our two Z named runners.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, speaking of Z Dark World, we have both Glove and Pearl here in the well. So with that starting hammer in Sanctuary, I don't know what Zelga wants to do. I mean, it's kind of convenient in order to, I guess maybe let's say quote unquote end your Light World traversal in CAC because you just have a Dark World portal immediately. Now that being said, I don't think we've touched South Shore yet. Maybe with that blue mail now and 6 hearts, excuse me, Zelga is willing to go to Dark World. We're a little bit more protected. Okay. Now Zenit looks like he is delaying CAC still. Thank you for the follow. Whoever followed Zelga about 50 seconds ago. But yeah, we're gonna start with some of the stuff that you don't necessarily, I guess, want to make an early decision about. Let's say the front of escape in open mode. One of certainly a location that's does the 3 checks for you, but and when you don't have to, when you're not forced to do it, it's almost like a 4th pendant dungeon that you, can get completely kind of randoed by if you don't end up doing it early because you don't want to do it after you get Dark World access or anything else that's better. So yeah, we'll see in this case if this is going to pay off for Zenit.
Yeah, it's a little bit of interesting difference here in the early game routing, but a lot of these locations we will get to see them probably see them go back and forth here, and Zelga going back into the well to pick up those extra rupees so we can do bottle here. We'll see if there's anything on bottle. Ooh, magic powder.
Ooh,
Not required, but it could lead to something.
It could, yes, but actually with that hammer, we have access to magic, but without magic, something that okay, Zelga has figured out his magic issues. We are gonna go sell the fish. I don't know if you all should walk all the way down to Magic Bat, maybe. Okay, all right.
Ooh, yeah, that worked out for Zenit. Fire Rod in Zelda's prison cell. Yeah,
that's right. That is big for Zenit. Again, I mean, Zelga certainly could still go over there, but well, with his path forward to Dark World, escape might not be a high priority for him. Especially coming in here. Now we don't have a sword, so at least we can't, let's say, like, go get to the back of Skullwoods, which is, we haven't done a map check, and presumably it could be a crystal, because we already still have 2 pendants. We still can't at least, let's say, like, beat Skullwoods as a dungeon, so Zelga's kind of safe, quote-unquote, in that regard.
Yeah, and there's the other pendant. It's green pendant, Swamp Palace, and then red crystals, Palace of Darkness, Ice Palace. So... Okay. And everything else in the Dark World's a crystal. So the only real flip-flop here is between Desert Palace and Swamp Palace.
Sounds great.
I mean, some of the other crystals and stuff moved around. But,
right. Yeah,
you know what we mean.
Yeah. That's right. And I think I saw some people maybe mentioning earlier in chat about what potential... treats, let's say, for us, can be lying in wait in these boss arenas. It is going to be, I believe, it's actually a random boss shuffle, so there's no guarantee we're gonna have any duplicates. Maybe the only real restrictions is like the spacing, or just the logistics of what bosses can be there. Like, for example, Trinex cannot be in the Moldorm arenas. I think it's just I think it's either like too small or there's like a floor or something, and like it just doesn't work. But other than that. We've got 7 times. Yeah,
we've got some rules. It's not completely random. That's why it's logical randomizer and not illogical randomizer. And there's the Moon Pearl, of course. That is, if you missed that earlier, that was in the well, and that's going to give access here. That's why Zelga is running around the Dark World right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Actually, with the initial kind of trip over to Saha, Zenit did not have to go farm the extra 10 rupees in the well in order to pay off bottom entry. Now, he also, having done the front of escape, he does actually have a little bit of magic, like from the 2 pots in Secret Passage. So we're actually probably gonna go get that magic bat check, like especially since he's like all the way down here. Should be very interesting.
Yeah, it should be. We've already seen one play kind of pay off for Zenit with that. Trip down into the castle dungeon. Really, it'll be really interesting here to see if the magic bat is the second one that pays off, or if it's just kind of a hey, you went here and it didn't turn out. Zelga, meanwhile, has picked up the. Is gonna.
Zelga.
Yeah, is gonna. Oh, got it. No,
Okay.
didn't get this time.
Right. Yeah, it's actually pretty difficult to line up that bomb jump without boots, without sword, because you don't really know where the edge is. I was gonna say like that bomb jump because he has blue mail was okay. There may or may not have been a time before where Zelga forgot about his health and then proceeded to bomb jump, made it over. Sorry, did not make it over, and then he died. No, sorry, he was going to make it over, but then the bomb killed him midway. So.
Magic Batch, just a piece of heart, so that will come off the board. But for Zenit, he's gonna know that that's not important. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but very nice to be able to just kind of, well, with the exception of the flute, full clear Kakariko. We already got Sick Kid for the bottle that we found in the well in Blindside as well. And it looks like we're not going to go to Dark World immediately. Going to finish up the rest of these South Cac checks that Zelga had already done because he came from the South. And then, I don't know, it might be like a hype cave, start to maybe like Stumpy Dig Game. Although we're a little short on cash for Dig Game. Let's see.
I will say there is one thing that I wanted to mention here because some people saw it earlier, and I think we talked about it as well. So far, races I've commentated this tournament where runners have left their follow mentions on. They are perfect 1-0. So maybe good for Zelga here. This is the second time it's happened, and it's kind of weird.
Oh. Okay, Zelga is remembering that there is this giant roller in his way. Because of the blue mail, he can actually tank it. Now, I guess we're just maybe gonna drop him from the back. We're gonna see some very nice exclusive DLC, something that you don't normally see.
Oh. Not like that.
Amazing. Get your popcorn out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Zenit has dropped to go check the location right there below Sanctuary and doesn't find a whole lot there in the back.
I guess I didn't actually quite notice. A very worth it map for Zelga. But did we get the small key at all? Do we know Dark Cross is nothing?
Yeah, we got the small key. It was one of the 3 in the back of Escape there.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Zelga.
Yes.
Poor Zelga. We are. Let me again remind you that Zelga has never banned Atomizer. This is his favorite mode. Probably he's doing it for the fans, all right? And as in for the fans, I think it's just us.
Ooh, there's a tunic in Mini Moldorm Cave, but so far, can't burn. That might be something. Not a requirement, but yeah, we do know Dark Cross is going to be an item, so that's going to be fun to see if Zenit eventually goes back there, or if we just route it around and it's like, okay, we don't need to do that. We've got everything we need.
Yeah. Now the point is that you did. There is a fire rod, which. Actually, no. This is on Doors Branch. So, yeah, the fire rod does not put Dark Cross in logic. We do hard require that lamp. So maybe it's like kind of like okay right now, right, to not do it, especially for Dark Room Atomizer. You don't really know what's lurking in the depths. So
yeah,
it should be okay.
I was gonna say clear mess. I don't blame Zenit for not wanting to go down there and find like the whole room is nothing but like giant moving blades now.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Imagine like what Zelga had to do in Skull Woods, except you can't see. Like that's.
Yeah,
okay.
The swamp dam room there just has a whole bunch of cash, so unfortunately we're not gonna see anything. But we are gonna go to the Dark World here while Zelga is in. Oh, there's the big key. But yeah, Zelga is going through Thieves Town. Just a quick check there, the maps. Zenit already knew where Green Pendant was, probably just looking to see where those red crystals are, should they be necessary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need some extra information. Now, one thing about Animi's Boss Shuffle Thieves Town is that the boss door is already open. I mean, it has always been open, but unless the boss is blind, which is not, it's just Moldorm in this case, we may not actually see the back of Thieves Town. Because we can just go directly beat the boss, which is right now, because of that hammer that we have, is defeatable.
Zenit did pick up Bombos and Half Magic in Hype Cave, so a couple of items here, a couple of utility items, maybe a required item if we need Bombos for something, but we don't quite know that yet. We haven't been up to TR and we haven't been up over to Misery Mire yet, so maybe a required item, but you have to assume Hype Cave is usually a very frequent check here, so Zelga will probably get both of those things as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely don't. I don't doubt that Zelga will pick up those items. Half Magic, as you mentioned, is probably one of the best luxury items in the game. It's not certainly, I would say, required for anything, but well, maybe in some circumstances for Spike Cave. Especially with Zenith's equipment, Burna, Fire Rod, Bombos. Once we get a sword, these are very heavy magic using items. Very, very happy to be able to see that. Yeah, I think as well says, yeah, Wayfaring Pact mission. Very nice flute for Zelga. And also, what a champ, remembering that we do not have to bomb the attic because we already know it's Moldorm, so we do not need the sun. I mean...
Ooh! There's mitts there.
Mitts?
In the Dark World Dig game.
Yeah, this is quite convenient then for Zenit because normally you kind of end your route here in Dig game because you can't really go anywhere else, but we have mitts now, so we'll just go straight up to Village.
Yeah, that's super nice to find that right here, especially coming from this direction. You can really do a lot of things if you want to, so we don't have the mirror, so we're not gonna do the smith quite yet, but that is on the table, should we find it. There's a roller. Hi, roller.
Oh yes, hello. There are many rollers in this game. Okay.
And just 10 arrows there in blind cell. We do have the key though, so we can go putt over and take a look at what's in the big chests, because we also do have the hammer, so I think that's a logical decision here.
Yep, we're definitely going to go pick up some fairies along the way. Ooh, we found flippers and chest game for Zenit. Okay. Alright. Well, these are going to definitely be items that Zelga will get. Zelga is finishing up the back of Thieves Town, or sorry, the boss of Thieves Town now. So yeah, just a little bit of a
Zenit's coming in here. So we'll be pretty even on this dungeon being cleared by both runners. So that will be kind of a wash here. Again, still, we're 16 minutes in. Everything's a wash right now. There's not been a moment where it's been, broken wide open yet. We have 4-eyed Moldorm. Nicely done.
It's the 4th crystal of the Dark World. It's 4 items here in Thieves Town. There's a lot of good 4s that we can see. Alright, yeah, but that's first crystal down for Zelga. Soon to be for Zenit as well. Yeah, and I would say the only real, liability slash asset, like early advantage for Zenit right now is that Fire Rod. Just because, unlike kind of like Hype Cave and Dig Game, the more common checks that you see for the escape, especially maybe with no mirror to combo with Pyramid, may not be something that Zelga's gonna rush. Zelga trying to take the shortcut because we don't have boots. Unfortunately, was stopped by some security systems. People literally say, "Get off my lawn," and they have the rollers to enforce it.
They're just aerating the lawn. That's all they're doing. Zenit actually going to the back to take care of Moldorm right now. Once you realize what it was, not a bad call. So the only kind of thing that's gonna stink here is we know Flute's up there. And then it's just going to lose a bit of time here, grabbing the crystal, having to come back out, go back in, and do the back. So yeah, that'll be the trade-off here for doing Moldorm early. Is you just you got to go to the back and you do it again anyways. Yep. dips right back in. Meanwhile, Zelga's going to pick up the Titan Smiths here in just a second.
Now, because he's picking up Titan Smiths now and he's going to go further south, there might be some incentive for him to go pick up the Smith, because he does have to go back to Kakariko to go activate his flute. So it's almost kind of like a free trip. And then he can also do that with Magic Bat as well.
It's not a bad call, actually. That yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, this is my impression. This is kind of what he's gonna do. He'll probably end his. He'll go to Hype for sure. I don't know if he'll go further on to like Pyramid, because that is one of the higher isolated checks in general, as a general statement, like Graveyard Ledge and like Catfish and those extremely out of the way ones that are just kind of like a one-off.
Yeah, the more
we'll see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in general, as Clear Mouse is saying here, we have these overroll checks, and some of them, like Catfish, are just, they're really hard to route in and get to, so you're just kind of stuck, and you're just kind of like thinking, okay, how do I get this? How do I make this work?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Catfish, you can, if you have Mirror, you've got way to get back. You can go from Dark World, or from like you go from Dark World, check Catfish, and do like Waterfall Cave Zora. But that's the thing, is we don't have the mirror yet, so that's not really a routing procedure that we could see.
Right.
No, we could pick that up along the way here, and then that comes into logic.
Okay, well, Zelga is leaving, which is perfectly acceptable. Again, as you kind of mentioned, having the mirror for some of these North Dark World checks, especially required for Graveyard Ledge, is something that you would really probably try and like to hold off on and wait so you can do things efficiently. Zenit, using that Cane of Burna to his advantage, I would be pretty tempted to just have it on like permanently at this point, because you don't need magic to go beat Moldorm. So this magic is just kind of free.
Yeah, well, Zenit's already beaten Moldorm, so.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
This is the second way back in here. Of course, save and quit there. Back of escape check for Zelga, and has found the same items, including that small key.
Yeah, if Zelga had done South Shore and gotten like Burna and Red Mail, I can certainly see him, especially now a couple that have magic, just going on and do Dark Cross. Now, Zelga has not done the front of escape, so it's very possible he'll just do it then. But it would have been maybe like a somewhat more convenient time to do it. Yes, we can't see, but we have invincibility. That's probably good enough, right?
Good enough. These two have done it long enough. They know their way inside.
Oh, yeah,
They're not going to let a bunch of little Homosaurs or whatever lies in the dark deal with them.
Yeah, and I don't know. Also with Zenith's situation, he does save and quit out of the Thieves Town Big Chest, which is a very nice place to save and quit from, since you don't have the mirror, and it's not easy to death warp. It is easy. It's just not fast. The one difference here, though, for Zelga, right, is that he's going to be able to turn the Smith, and it's a little bit less convenient for Zenith to do that. Without the mirror, especially if the mirror is on the Smith chain, like Purple Chest, this could be another point of advantage for Zelga. We'll see. Okay, Zenith, though, with arguably one of the best resources, money. Yes, it can buy you happiness as well, as we're here in Waterfall Ferry. We're gonna go buy Zora and see in this case how happy we'll be.
What is on the Zora ledge? It's a bow.
Oh, it's a bow.
I think that's worth going up and getting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even if Zora doesn't have anything, this trip to Zora was very well worth it. So Zenit with the bow, that is one of, as you mentioned before, Nihan, like this is logical enemizer. In addition, of course, to having bosses being shuffled, and of course you need the ice rod for Trinex, for example, you need the hook shot for Argus. The minions are also shuffled in, so you can in fact encounter red mimics, red Igors that require the bow for you to proceed. The powder is also extremely useful if you encounter any dead rocks. Yes, you can get dead rocked, not only now in Death Mountain, but anywhere inside dungeons as well. Aren't we so blessed?
And Zora and King Zora, what did he have? Why, it's Lana Bean's favorite item, the shield.
Yeah. This is they all start out so small, and so looking so innocent, but they grow. That was a very convenient mini Moldor for Zelga. All the enemies kind of fly off, and then the mini Mulma just kind of decides to take a dive. Okay, all right. So here with the hammer and the bow, Zenit is making his way over to Bernard Pod. I very much approve of this. Don't lose Kiki. Have to go back and get him. There is now a good chance of the bow, of course, required, of course, to get to the backup pod. This is a hard requirement. No boss shuffle can relieve this necessity. Now that being said, we still can't kill every boss. Hopefully, we'll get the compass before we go back to the boss. We don't have to find out the hard way, so we can actually take a peek as to what the boss actually is. But yeah, we can't beat Argus, we can't beat Trinex if they appear back there. Looks like Zelga's gonna do the same thing, armed with also his money. Won't be too excited about the Zora item specifically, but that bow will be quite nice.
Okay, there's a sword right there.
Hmm? Oh,
There's a sword right there. You should go get it. Go get it.
That's right. I don't know if you actually played like in the either it's a casual playthrough or there are those swords show up in Lost Woods, right? And there are the decoy master swords. And if you actually see in the English version, if you pick up one of those, it's like, oh, I did it! I picked up the master. Oh, it's not real. And then you get this like very sad text box.
Yeah, I love those.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Zelga is on Team Lana, but not on Team Home. We will not be getting our any shield, mirror shield at least for Zelga. We might still get another fighter shield out there because there's 2 more out there. Okay. All right. The bow lock side of pod for Zenit is not bow locked. Nice bumper. Wait, is he stuck?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh! Wait, is this a soft lock?
Might be.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I think
no.
I think what was happening, and this might have to be reported. Well, we'll see. Like, he bumped into the bumper, and then I think the bumper was just continuously bumping in him to the door or something, so he couldn't actually get out.
Yeah, we did get a real quick peek there from Zelga at Meyer, which is going to be what's the word? Ether. So we have that medallion, so it's in the logic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now we just need a sword in order to get into Meyer, and of course we also need the hook shot or the boots. These are all from my reminder notes when I inevitably forget this. And so yeah, so we can logically get in. But we cannot get past the first room.
Yes.
Okay.
I should get right at the start. The game's developers were wise to the fact that 20, almost 25 years later, we would be doing that.
Okay, so Zen is actually gonna go straight back over to Pod. I was actually wondering maybe if he wanted to try and hold out for a cape, or if he can try and like beat the bumper, or we'll just forget about the bullock side of Pod, or the right side 2 items, and then call it a day. We don't have the big key. That's probably the most problematic. Like we may be able to just kind of skirt around things if it's a small key or like useless items. But we'll have to see in this case.
Yeah, and Zelga's going to
Excellent
pick up
statue.
that fire rod as well.
Mm-hmm. Big fan of. You know when it's a good room animizer when even on fast ROM the room starts lagging. Okay, we have found the compass. It is Argus, so we cannot actually beat this dungeon. Probably for the better, honestly, because it's. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get the 2 items on like map chest and ledge chest and pod quite yet. So maybe we'll just come back. All right, Zelga not bothering to pick up the key. Very minor time save because it doesn't take too long to go get it. However, it's still good knowledge for him that he doesn't have to waste that time. Yeah, I'm not sure if like Kate. Ooh, nice book in Dark Maze. The thing is, I'm not sure like if bumpers are supposed to be like logical, because I always thought that bumpers and like other statues, if they're there, then like they're just kind of there for decoration as opposed to like physically blocking something. Okay. Zelga also very fortunate to encounter something that can actually do damage to him on red mail. Or actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we might be here for a while.
We are getting to see there. Oh, I think I think with the book we're going to Desert Palace here, and Zelga's going to go to Dark Cross.
Yeah, both of these are currently out of logic. We do need the lamp for everything. Okay. However, this is yeah, for especially for Zenith, this is going to be another crystal that he potentially can do. We don't know yet because again of the boss.
And Dark Cross.
Dark Cross is, yep, 20 rupees. Nothing to write home about. Do people still do that? Write home?
Yeah, I guess. Good. You could do that. You could send a postcard back home.
That's true. That's true. Postcard. The writing home might still be more digital nowadays. You know, sending a text, picture, selfie, whatever. Okay. Did also get a quick map check on Zenith's side. It was Armos, so we can in fact beat the dungeon. I did maybe forget about the boots lock requirement, in that the big key does require the boots, so we will hopefully see that on the sooner side. Because we would really like to be able to move to some extent.
Yeah, Zenith is going up to Zenith's going over to Agina, while Zelga is going up to the mountain which has a bunch of guild arms and a fish. And a hook shot in Agina.
Oh, we're definitely finding things kind of in out of the way locations here. Agina is not something that you prioritize highly. Usually it's one of those like light world last locations. But yeah, that's pretty big for Zenith. Much more emphasis or incentive now to go to the mountain. Zelga gonna have to, unless he finds the mirror here, will have to go and do something else. Zenith will be able to continue onwards to go do like Paradox. Well, we'll just do Paradox immediately. It's also good. Right, so regarding lamp logic, This is rolled on not VT or like through Sahabot. This is rolled through like Doors Branch, which do not have any type of fire rod logic. So everything that's in dark rooms like does require the lamp and only the lamp. Alright, so I'm gonna go pick up a potion of some sort. Gonna trade in. Oh my gosh, Zenith! We finally found a sword.
All right, there we go. Finally, all we had to do was go all the way up the mountain and go all the way over to Paradox Cave. There we go. Perfectly normal.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's something that was specific that for the bomb jump. I'm not sure if like the lineup was okay. I know that there are some like flying enemies or something. If they drop an item or in slot something. I'm sorry, I'm being very vague for this because I'm not sure how entirely it works. I just know that it can mess up the bomb jump. That's it. Yeah, Inko. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so something probably to this extent. Zelda gonna do his quick Saha check. And gotten his well, multiple couch catches between the cushions, and I guess we're gonna go to pod. Yeah, Zenit now with this hook shot. No mirror means that we are going to, might have alluded to this earlier, Ihan, which we do everything in Light World before we can go do everything in Dark World. So we're going to be shuffling our way over. Where's Zelga? Lost the monkey. We are learning from our lessons, and we're going to use nothing, just have Bird on standby.
Nice thing about Enemizer mode is that you probably don't get the dead rocks up here. They're going to cause all sorts of problems.
True.
You have the BMOS there, who's potentially going to cause different problems.
It's like, right. It's like, is that better? Well, I don't know. Yep. It's just, it's different.
We got Bombo's Turtle Rock requirement, so we are good to go on medallions here.
Yeah, it looks very, very good. We don't have Kana Samaria. So we can't actually go into Turtle Rock immediately, which of course is a crystal. Now, what Zenit is here though. He has not done Hera. Maybe he has no incentive to do Hera because it's a pendant. So unless we find the mirror over here, like we're kind of done. I also didn't know if I didn't pay enough attention for a Zenit if he found the pod big key. So we might still have to go to pod right side in order to go beat it. Because I think for Zelga, I don't think I also saw the big key either.
Yeah, Super Bunny Cave is bust, so we're just kind of chilling here. We're just waiting for something to show up to really point the way.
Yeah, I'm very anticipating what's gonna happen on Zelga's side if he can get through like the map chest and get to lead chest. Now, Zelga still does not have the hookshot from Agina, which we know from Zenith's map check, or boss check, that it was Argus. So he is going to have to come back as well. Oh, Zelga also got
same
stopped.
problem.
Yeah.
So I see what the problem is that the bumper is spawning in one of the spots on the treadmill. And
so he's actually too far.
Yeah, if you can beat it to the top, you can get up there. But if you can't, you get kind of wedged there, and it's just like you're stuck. So I think that is something that's unintended, and we'll probably want to let the
And you probably need to ban that
Yeah.
bumper, is my
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. But again,
Nope.
I mean, so I don't think Zelga or Zenit knows, but they probably like but we know that it happened to both of them, so it's kind of
Right.
like
So I
it's fine.
think the thing that both runners are thinking, and they probably, I'm sure Zenit was thinking this at the same time, is like, ooh, that's gonna be fun when Zelga runs into it, and Zelga's probably thinking, ooh, that's gonna be fun when Zenit runs
Yeah.
into it, because the assumption here is without the boots, without that extra bit of speed to get you up that hallway, you're gonna have a really hard time of getting there before the bumper slides into place and blocks you. So, I think the assumption I would make if I was a runner is, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't worry too much about that. Just save and quit as quickly as possible and get back, because the other runner is probably going to also have that problem.
Oh, I so appreciate this bow usage by Zelga. I tried to convince him to use bow more often, and he somehow, whatever reason, flat out refuses every time. Uh, so really nice to see. Probably was to save in this case his magic for potentially upcoming other enemies. Now Zelga, unfortunately, here is without a sword that we saw is hookshot locked because Zenit found it in Paradox. And so we're not gonna have quite like, let's say, like the luxury of using our medallions. Now that being said, speaking of Zelga's other favorite modes, when the original ladder was still in place, and Zelga was part of the champions set in order to come up with their own mode, and they came up with champion swordless. Zelga was one of the proponents of swordless, so here we are. What better way to demonstrate that this is one of your choices than to play the mode yourself?
Absolutely. Even unintentionally to play the mode yourself.
That's right, that's right. Alright, what's here? It is Lamolus, okay. In Vitreous. Now, maybe somewhat, I think, debatable whether or not you need to do a map check or for the boss check, because we can, in fact, beat everything. But mentally speaking, it's also kind of nice to just be able to prepare yourself.
Yes.
And that we know what boss to like anticipate. We know what item we should be swapping to, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's nice to know that you're like, hey, I can, I know what I need to do strategy wise for this, so you can prepare ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do see some chat, like kind of maybe discussing whether or not, if the cape is available. So for what it's worth, as Nihon kind of mentioned, we, if we can beat nice mirror in Meyer, oh my gosh. So yeah, we definitely need that hook shot from Agina, because we haven't seen our boots. Yeah, I was gonna say, if we can beat the bumper with, let's say in this case, boots, we do not require the mirror. Sorry, the cape, and we know the boots are coming eventually because Desert's a crystal and his boots locked. Yeah, Zen is definitely taking a very like his route has been very rewarding so far. He's the first one who went to Agina, who got the mirror. He was the first one to get the fire rod. Now he has hook shot in Agina, and now he has the mirror from Meyer. And yeah, and he also has a sword. Great quality of life improvement. We do need two swords in order to beat Ganon, of course, but I'd rather take those swords sooner than later.
I was gonna say there's a second one up on
Oh, and Lumberjack,
Ledge.
Yeah, that's
Lumberjack
right.
Ledge up there. So maybe we go fight Aga. I don't know. Probably not.
We still need those boots though in order to go get that sword.
That's true. And Zenit just saying, no further for me, thank you. Going over to Checkerboard Cave.
Yeah, we don't have Samaria, which is like probably like the big issue, because we can't actually finish the dungeon. But yes, like it's what? No, he's hoping there's a Samaria right here.
It's not.
It is not Samaria. Okay. So we need boots, we need Samaria, and we need another sword. Cape is like 100% guarantee that we can get through pod. Yep, Zelga, doing his best in order to get through this room. I mean, this is a very, like, tough situation. Like, ice physics, no sword, enemizer. Like, very well done, but it can be quite challenging. He does have a blue potion, which I think is a very practical decision for Zelga, because he definitely came in, he bought it just in case. So, did we not do C-Shape House on Zenith's side when we were in Village of Outcasts?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a nice something hanging over your head for this long. It's like been 20 minutes. Okay. So I don't think we've gotten the compass yet for ice. I didn't see a map check. Zelga is potentially in a situation where he cannot beat the boss. Yeah, I think he really needed that bomb jump to work. Yeah, because I think he wanted to go do something up north. No, he wanted to do freeze or chest. Yeah. So here we go. That chest doesn't exist. Don't worry. There's no item in there. The item's just on the boss. Yeah, we'll see in this case, but hopefully we can beat it. Lots of bosses we can beat. Which this one is going to be one of those. I hate having the fire rod for Zelga. Supposed to use the bow. But still, this is going to be crystal number 2 for Zelga. See, never worried. Okay, we got all of our items out of Ice Palace.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Saving time, honestly. That's what happened. That is such a hilarious lamp. On purple chest for Zenit. Oh my gosh, that thing is. Well, purple chest. Once you have Darkworld access, is available through MITs. That's all you need. It can be just a gigantic time commitment to go get it without the mirror or the flute or anything. But yeah. Okay, Zelga looks like he's going back into pod. He does not know that it is a boss he can beat. But I guess we're gonna try again, and hopefully in this case we'll, I think he's gonna hope that he can beat the bumper, or that the big key is just in the back somewhere. Okay. Yeah, but Zenit here, armed with the sword, and armed with the fire rod, we're gonna be able to get to the back of Skull. I think also maybe someone mentioned before that, the last item that we didn't see on Zelga's side earlier is on the boss, so Zenit is making like very, very good progress throughout this dungeon, or throughout the scene. That statue is a big fan of. It's plays so well.
Yes.
You can't even you have barely not enough space to go either above or below, so you have to physically just push it all the way to the left.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. So it's so good for us. I'm sure these guys are maybe it's a good thing that their mics aren't on.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Argus? Oh, okay, never mind. That is something that that's right. That's right. Zenit couldn't beat it the first time, and Zelga's not gonna be able to beat it this time too. Vanilla Moth? What did I pay money for? Where's the manager of Rando? I would like some compensation.
Want a refund?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It is just 20 rupees on Mothula. Okay, we do have the big key, which is great. That is what I was maybe a little bit worried about, that we're gonna have to do the Bullock side for sure. Ooh, I think we actually might be getting a pedestal check as well from Zenit. Get your pom-poms ready. What can this be? Just couch cash, never mind. If you want a couch, maybe this will help in the funds contribution.
You might want to wait, pick it up on sale, but yeah.
All right, Zelga's gonna try again. He has Burna out, which means that he's probably just gonna go and try and rush, and then not have to worry about the pokey at the very end, and just hopefully go beat it. From Zelga's perspective, the hookshot certainly couldn't be in here, so he probably doesn't want to leave immediately, or would just okay, run. Well done,
There
Zelga.
we go. Did it.
Beat the bumper.
Hey!
Oh, it's the Cane of Samaria!
Wow.
That is big. Oh.
It is big, and it is cruel for that to be behind that at the location.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
yeah, holy cow. Now, I don't know what Zenit wants to do. Like, if he finds the cape along his path, which is not a nice palace, like, then he will be guaranteed a good path, because he's gonna go back to pod, he's got the hook shot, so he can do everything. The fact that he does have the big key, maybe we'll just go to the boss and forget about that place. I don't know.
I was gonna say the thing that might help him out here is the fact that he might do the same thing that Zelga did here, which is try and go back and do that again and just rush it, knowing that you need to just go, and if you're quick enough, you can beat it. Like, I'm sure both of them know it, but yeah.
Yeah, I hope he, I guess, like, maybe realizes that he can rush it, as opposed to, like, oh, okay, maybe I hard require the cape or something. Okay. Why is Zelga here? Do we have the big key? We do not have the big key, okay. Zelga has, scared me a little. Yeah, definitely see a major quality of life difference here for Zenit in Ice Palace versus Zelga. We can use medallions in this dungeon. Alright, Zelga's going to go get his hook shot finally from Agina. And so he cannot get into Mire, for what it's worth, because we don't have that sword. He is going to go over to Paradox again. I do kind of wonder what Zelga wants to do, and of course Zenit, after this, because, so, across our two runners, we have had a lot of coverage. I think Zenit has, like, Purple Chest over Zelga right now, and, like, Hammer Pegs. And Zelga, of course, has like Pod, Bright Side over Zenit. Where are our boots? We might have to start maybe diving some of our pendant dungeons. That's well, for some more progression. Ah, right. That's right. Turtle Rock is open now for Zelga with the Canis Amaria. That's a very excellent point.
Yep, that is a great point.
And yes, with the hookshot and the ice rod that Zelga got, he should be able to beat every boss.
Yes. Of course, the fun part is having to do this swordless because of the fact that we still don't have a sword. We know there is one.
Yeah, there's one
two.
here. That's right.
Hey, there we go.
Zelda.
54 minutes in.
That's right. Finally, he's like, I'm so glad I did all of Ice Palace without a sword. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It looks like that middle enemy wasn't very cooperative, so we just have to go try again. Not often you get to see some of these extra rooms here on Zenit's side. I'm excited. I think this is maybe again another feature, in my opinion, of Logical Enemizer. Even the fairies get enemized out and shuffled through. So you actually see him with the bug net out for a bottle, probably planning to catch one of those fairies. But however, he also got well, at least somewhat relieved because there was just a random fairy just floating around. Alright, Zelga, forging on New Frontier. We're gonna see in this case what Turtle Rock has in store for us. The downside for Zelga, of course, is that he does not have the mirror, so if there is something in Mimic Cave, that will not be good for Zelga. Alright, Zenit also potentially waiting out for a random Wallmaster lurking in the shadows.
Meanwhile, we do see the Lamolus fight here. Oh, almost one cycle.
Yeah, almost.
Just
Yeah, that was
barely
quite a
missed that
short
second
hop.
one. Yeah, there we go. Ice Palace is now clear for Zenit.
Alright, I'm gonna finish up the rest of our water check that I completely forgotten about. This one. We got Flipper so early in chess game in Village of Outcasts. It got us our bow from Zora Ledge, don't get me wrong. But this one's a pretty easy one to somewhat overlook or just never do. I think we still maybe have Pyramid available as one of our unchecked locations. Catfish, Graveyard Ledge, they're still open for Zenit. Looks like we're gonna go back up the mountain though. With our, now armed with our lamp that we got from Purple Chest on Zenit's side, we can actually see the dangers. Yeah, one thing about the Old Man Cave, especially this is true, not specific to Enemizer, is that if you end up dying for whatever reason when you have the Old Man together, like you'll spawn in this cave, and so that's especially dangerous when you're an Enemizer because if you don't have the lamp and you don't know what's here and you keep getting killed for some reason, you can in fact get soft locked if you can't get out.
Yeah, there's it's certainly not something that we want to have to deal with, but thankfully both runners are okay here. We're not going to have that as a problem. Meanwhile, Zelga's going to be doing the Turtle Rock World Tour. Inside Spectacle Rock is a bottle.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that probably is not worth it for them. They already do have one bottle. I mean, Enemizer is one of those modes where there is no pride. You will take whatever safeties you get your hands on.
Yeah. Hera play here from Zenit going in to check. Might as well. Hey, there's a tiny key.
Yeah, we'll see in this case if we can. In fact, Herapot looks like the answer is yes.
Yeah, the setup is okay. The rollers are there, but they're tiny rollers, so
Exactly. All right. Interesting. Zena has a slightly different setup, but looks still very good.
Still works. Zelga's going through Space Mountain right now. Go to the basement.
Yeah. I'm very glad to see him getting through that room. There were some previous non-trivial incidents going through the dark in that room, which has certainly cost a lot of time. We do see Cold Stare here in Hera's arena. Half Magic, Bombos. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Saya. Sorry.
Yeah, Cold Stare serving as the emergency backup goalie here for Moldorm. Nice fight there from Zenit. Doesn't get
very happy to see.
Doesn't get shoved into the penalty box. Doesn't get checked into the boards. There we go.
All right. Zenit has check pedestal, so he knows that we don't need this. Oh, very wild color changing palette. I'm not. That's probably. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
I have not. We've activated disco mode inside Tower of Hera.
Yeah.
Shield.
Okay. Saving time because we don't have a master sword, so we don't have to go through the whole ether animation.
And Armos, of course, is at TR, so this should be nice and tidy there. There's another crystal for Zelga. Spike gave time though. I think we got ourselves a little bit of an investigation.
Yes. Okay, so with everything, health, magic, and I believe fairy, Zenit should be able to make it through if he can make it through on everything. Zenit, no.
I think he turned it off on purpose.
Okay, maybe that was intentional. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just decided because the magic was going to run out, that would be the better play. Yeah, it's a piece of heart.
Yeah, Zenit certainly has given us a lot more coverage on the left side of the mountain, which is good for general knowledge, but then looking for items, right? We still haven't really found anything.
I was gonna say, has anybody checked Ganon's catfish boil here?
No,
over in the top right corner. No,
it is around lunchtime, so I'm very happy in order to go there. Yeah, Zelga with a sword. Probably will go do Meyer now. Or yeah, because he knows that it's Bombos to get in. He has Samaria. He has everything that he needs in order to go beat the boss. We will go do Skull Woods first. Sounds great. You have a sword, and there's one more item back there. Okay. Ooh, Zenit. I thought he was okay. This also could be potentially like if the cape is here, for example, Zenit's in great shape. Also, if anything else is like boots, maybe we're also pretty happy because he saved the portal in pod, so he'll probably go in pod afterwards. We don't need no stinking lamp. All right, what has that thing ever done for us? I would have been pretty appreciative of that lamp though when we were fighting Lammo.
Yeah, would have been nice to find a while ago, but you know, there's the nature of randos that it will do the fun things.
That's right. Okay. Okay, we have a compass. No check, because again we can beat everything. I think maybe the hope is that we'll just get all the items. Well, yeah, we'll get all the items before the boss, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, so much for that dream. We are gonna have to see one item on the boss. At this point, I mean, I can't see Zenit not beating it. We're kind of down to not very many locations.
Nope.
All right, but yeah, that's another quick crystal down for Zelga doing some hammer moth. Okay, so we're kind of slowly evening out the scoreboard between Zenit and Zelga in terms of crystals completed. Zelga has Turtle Rock over Zenit and Pod. Oh, sorry, no, not Pod. And Zenit has Meyer over Zelga. Both of them are probably have to go back and do Palace of Darkness in order to go get Argus, which is it looks like where Zelga's going right now. Yeah, according to also the personal trackers which we captured for this restream, there is one item left here on, well, Argus, in this case, at Pod Arena. Also, Pod is a 5/6 crystal, which I believe we already have one from Ice Palace, so
Yes.
Pyramid Fairy also does open up. That might be Zelga's cue, I guess, to do Pyramid Fairy into Pyramid into Catfish. It would be kind of maybe nice to have that mirror.
It'd also really, yeah, it'd be super nice to have the mirror.
Yeah, maybe Zelga's willing to go to Meyer after Pod, because it's another dungeon. We almost got dead rocks. Yeah, as opposed to like overworld checks.
That's how you know it's a good seed when you get dead rock.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh, nice. We got the cannon guard there. We don't get to see that too often.
Said it doesn't care anymore. I'm like, we're done here. Oh my gosh! All right.
Room.
Oh, this is
goodness.
what a practical gamer for Zenit. Like he saved his magic probably specifically for a Bombos like medallion cast just in case.
And you know, blind.
Okay. Yeah. Not quite the scripted fight that you might be used to. It's more like the can you make this a scripted fight after I die the first time?
Doing good so far. On to need one more swing here, I think. Oh, there we go. We need two because one of them counted for double. 80 input. Yeah, it's Beast Heart. Yeah, just gonna grab the pendant anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe in the Eastern and Desert arenas. Yeah. Right, exactly. Like you can mirror out. You're probably thinking about it because you have the mirror out. But that being said, that magic is pretty dang nice.
Yeah. Always wanted a pod. All right, I think Zenit knows what he needs to do. Meanwhile, somehow the Helmasaur room there at the bottom of Pod is like that was somehow worse than it normally is.
Yeah.
Like normally that's pretty bad. Even it's better if you have the lamp. But that was still pretty rough with all of the things moving around that will really want to kill you. Yeah, I think Yeah, Zenit knows it's just go, 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 go. Oh,
Yeah.
using the Can of Burna here.
Yeah, probably just in case. Like,
Yeah,
just
I
doesn't
like
want to
that.
take any
There we go.
chances.
Yeah, that was a nice call.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna pick up Samaria.
Mm-hmm.
Little happy,
Yeah,
little
it
happy
was.
slash
Yeah,
there.
that's right. That's right.
Yep.
So one fewer way we can express emotion.
So happy, super happy. But the nice thing I think for Zenit here is it's straight to the back. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Very nice second phase here on zelgadissan. First phase is pretty challenging. Don't have a lot of room to maneuver because of the 6 spikes in the back. So pretty challenging. And still, after all this time, we found our first sword in Paradox a little bit earlier for Zenit. You can see the hookshot early, but like, where's the rest of our stuff, man? Where's the second sword? Are they all in like GT at this point?
Well, we know there's one on Lumberjack Ledge, so maybe the other two are in
True.
GT.
Yes. We still need those boots. Okay, Zelga. Maybe he had something else in mind. Probably was trying to think about doing pyramid, and then realized, oh, I have pyramid fairy. Okay, so we are gonna do this first before doing Meyer.
What if boots are green pendant? What if the answer is go to swamp?
Yeah. Oh, swamp is swamp is even more lucrative, as you said, because it's the green pendant, so it's got 7 items in there as opposed to the normal 6.
Right.
Okay.
I don't hate this play from Zelga though. You've got your pendants, you got your red crystals now. So go do this. Go route everything in here if you can.
Yeah, Zenit is actually going to try and do some spins here. I saw him pull out the hammer to hopefully try and speed things up a bit because, well, we don't have another sword. Okay, you can take the fire rod. I don't know what the spikes are doing in this case.
Oh, are they doing?
Nice. Yeah.
Nice. Was he using the spikes to do level 3 sword damage? There's the other sword. It's on the pyramid.
Just been here since forever ago.
To quote a wise man, I've been here the whole time.
That's right. Nice silvers. Certainly very worth it if we never get another sword in this seed. We're very happy in order to go get an arrow upgrade.
Yep. I mean, I should have used...
basically...
Yeah, yeah that was a good find, though, there. So we'll see. I think Zenit's going to go up there now next, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be like a pyramid into pod type of thing, because he's here in the Hype Cave portal. Like, he does not have... a 5-6 crystal done. Oh, we're doing K45 potentially? Maybe K45, like Bombo's tablets, swamp?
Maybe. It's not bad. We still have those items we need, so we still need boots. So it's not bad.
Yeah.
You find it on Bombos, you're golden. I mean, you just, okay, let's go.
Yeah, the thing is that, Zenit needs another sword from somewhere. So hopefully he'll do pyramid. But if you believe in the memes, there's always a sword in swamp.
There's
always a sword in catfish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, imagine if we just rushed like pyramid catfish like early when we did Hype Cave. Oh my gosh, we would have been so much more comfortable on the seed.
We would have, but I've already done one game changer quote. I'll do the other one. The only way to win is by learning. The only way to learn is by playing, and the only way to play
that's right.
is actually running the darn seed.
Well, hopefully we'll be running any moment now. We won't be running in the next few, but we will be there.
Yeah, it looks like Zenit is going in the swamp though. So I like this. I like this play. we found the swords. We know the swords aren't here, but we still need items that aren't swords. So it's not by any means a bad play.
Yeah. And Zenit right now has a lot of coverage. I don't know if so certainly he has unique ones over Zelga, like he did all of Eastern, for example, and he's gonna do at least ahead of Zelga going into Swamp for this. He will potentially have the advantage of Mimic Cave when he has when he goes up to TR and goes with the mirror. But yeah, we're definitely looking for these boots. I'm not sure quite where this is.
If they're in Mimic Cave, that's another brutal spot that could be, at least for Zelga, that would be really brutal. Having to go to Mimic Cave to get those would be that's just nasty.
Yeah. I mean, that would probably be last location because Zelga, he has so many more things open right that he hasn't done, right? Like he's in Mire doing his crystals, which is very expected. What on earth is
a little bit of lag there on Zenit's side, but he's okay. He's still going.
Yeah, but kind of after this, because we know the boots aren't here for Zelga, he's gonna be facing the same similar set of issues that Zenit had. Where do you go in order to go find stuff, right? Do you go to Eastern? Yep. Do you go to Graveyard Ledge, which is now isolated? You go to Hera, right? There are lots of places you can go choose to do.
Oh, he's going to the back here.
Okay. No, Graveyard Ledge has not been checked. I don't know if Zenit actually has been in North Dark World.
I don't think
but maybe after this. Yeah.
Have we seen King's Tomb? I'm not 100% sure we've seen him go back up there and do that yet either.
No, we can't do King's Tomb because we don't have boots, unfortunately.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's also off the table.
Huge, big fans of double statues. Love to see it.
It's Quake.
Yeah.
Not the item we're looking for.
Alright, Zelga looks like he's gonna go and check out the rest of the checks. Now, we did see that Zenit pulled out the mirror from Mire Big Key chest. So Zelga, I cannot imagine him skipping at this point. But he is going to...
Yeah, he's going to get that here in a moment.
Yeah. But I think he is going to lose just a little bit of time.
It's
because
vanilla.
he's not doing it immediately. Oh,
how about
that's so... Listen, what do people have against other ice cream flavors? All right, chocolate, even a little bit of chocolate chip and vanilla. Like 8-eye Moldorms is good. I'm personally a big fan of Bear Claw. Dark chocolate ice cream with chocolate covered cashews and caramel. Yes, that is something that does exist.
I like peanut butter chocolate chip.
Peanut butter is a very good thing for ice cream.
Or peanut butter chocolate, or anything in that line.
Yeah, PH pointing out that Zelga is in fact going to the back of Mire without having to hack the big key.
Hey, there's the big key, so... I'm trying to think. I think we've got 3 items still potentially in there.
I think just maybe 2 according to Zenit's tracker.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I might have miscounted there. Yeah, it's very likely. Very likely I miscounted. Well, yeah, two items plus I believe the compass should be in one of these 3 last checks. So yeah, it'll be 2 items. Actually, I take that back. It is 3 because green pendant would possibly be.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So two in dungeon plus possible green pendant turn in.
All right, Zelga's made it through the dark rooms. Yeah, dark spooky is something that Zelga is very capable of. The problem is that the anti-fairies are usually animized out, so you don't really have anything to use for makeshift torches.
Well, that's one of them.
Alright, we are prepared. Zelga is showing us, unfortunately, that he went to Pyramid Fairy first. So we're gonna get the incorrect bow. But the task is still finished. Okay. Definitely looking very likely that we need the mirror at this point. So we kind of need Zelga to go back in and get this mirror. Because the temptation for him is that there are other things that are willing to pull him away from Meyer cutscene chest, which is exactly what is happening. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start out with, we're gonna go pick up purple chest. Zelda already had done the first leg of the smith chain, so it's not like this is really all that much different. Like if you have the mirror. But yes, he will probably do similar things to what Zenit has done, which is Eastern, Hera, all yielding nothing, and then we're gonna go back to Meyer.
Could this be? There they are.
There
yes.
are our boots.
But he doesn't have the second sword, so he can't get it.
That's right. Yeah. So confirmation that mirror is in fact very much required. Zenit is now on a sword hunt.
Yep. But you know what the good news is for Zenit? I'm thinking about this logically. Two of the locations that are well within logic here, he's going to turn independent to see if it's a sword, which I don't think it's a bad call, but he could easily route in Dark World, the two Dark World locations that have it, like, right away.
Yeah. I guess we'll certainly see him do Pyramid Fairy right now.
Yeah.
And then he'll see the sword on Pyramid Ledge, and that's technically gold mode for him because he can get Bombo's tablet. Now, will he actually go in and do Pyramid Fairy? Because we know silvers are in there. He probably, because it's kind of a less desirable thing to end on Master Source Overless. I don't see him getting the Catfish Sword.
Hey, Lamp. Here you are. Hi again. Purple chest. And thank you. Hi, Raiders. Welcome, Lana Raiders. How you doing?
Hello,
It
Lana.
is round 3 matchup here. Yeah, you're getting the big red bomb. Gonna go over to Pyramid, so imminent go mode here for Zenit. Zenit will not only be in go mode with the boots, but Zenit is going to be teed up to very quickly go complete Desert Palace and then go up to TR and GT. Yep, he's gonna bomb that while he goes and checks, and then sees the sword and knows that that is what he's been looking for. Okay. And hopefully goes back and
not going to check Pyramid Fairy.
Nope. He's just thinking.
All right. Well, we're
mode.
gonna be we're down. I mean, and again, I very much understand because that's go mode. And he already has his portal here. He's gonna walk straight down to Bombo's tablets. Yeah, again, yeah, we know because we saw Zelga get this, which is silver. So all throughout the GT climb, like this is his end equipment. Yep, is no tempered, no silvers, but we have boots. That's something. Zenit is very capable of certainly beating this. It's just gonna be a reduced quality of life. Oh my gosh, talking about reduced quality of life, Zelga, with no mirror, we have to go to Hera the absolute long way.
Gonna be very unhappy to find this.
It's just
look away, Lana. Look away.
Oh yeah, sorry, Lana. Yeah, if only if either tablet had the boots and not Bombo's tablet. Zelga's skip would have been pretty major. I mean, majorly beneficial. That's
Yep. So if you're wondering what Zenit's doing here, just setting it up so you can skip straight to the back, I think is where we're going. Going in the mire? No, you're not.
Oh, he didn't beat this one yet because he didn't have Samaria
Oh.
when he was here. So yeah. So
Oh
he's
yeah.
down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I realized it's a little bit less. I thought it was lighter green than it was. No, I looked over at Zelga. Zelga's beat it. So yeah. But this will be, this is still really good for him. Meyer Desert Palace back to back will be pretty quick, and then TR will be straight go mode.
Yeah, I think the only real extra thing that Zena has to do out of the way is roll the room, because that's where the big key was.
Yep. See, Zoga's not in bad shape, has more dungeons complete, but just has skipped that Meyer check that's would have put him in almost go mode here. Oh no!
Yeah.
Zelga
oh, no!
into the penalty box.
Yeah, yeah.
5 minutes for unnecessary roughing.
It basically is 5 minutes to get back up there, honestly.
Actually, I think no, that'd be a minor penalty. This would be 2 minutes. Okay, but still, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know nothing about hockey. So
No.
however much you say, I know the penalty box exists. I know that you stay there for a certain amount of time.
Yes, I just named it that because it's a penalty to fall down there and it's box shaped.
It is. It is. All right, we kind of ran out of fire rod shots, but the good news is we have tempered sword.
Chat correcting me. No, it's just a 2-minute minor for tripping. I guess that makes more sense.
Okay. Alright, Zelga actually picking up the pendant, probably for a few reasons. One is that he maybe wants the magic refill, but also two, probably the more relevant one, he has not checked pedestal, so he does not know whether or not he needs it.
But, come on, Viddy. Look, I know you're not here, but you gotta clean up after yourself, alright? Like, I can't just have you leave and you goo all over the place.
This is, for Zenit, we didn't have to do Castle Tower, but other than that, we did everything else. Probably the same, honestly, for Zelga. We're just gonna get there slightly slower right now. Because after this, we are going to do Eastern. And then Swamp. Maybe Swamp first?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's very understandable. Oh yeah, good point. Yes, I forgot we can't do Swamp right now. We have the mirror was one of those problematic items for Zelga. Yeah, so Eastern first, and then where does Zelga have left? I guess we're going back to Meyer. Alright, Zenit actually, yeah, making sure that we don't get grabbed by the Wallmaster. And the other kind of unfortunate thing for Zelga is that once he does get the mirror, which is going to be probably at this point his hard last location, there's like more than one mirror locked location. Like there's Graveyard Ledge, there's Bombo's tablets, there's K45. Like it's not like, so he still has to kind of choose correctly in order to go get the thing. Yeah, and there's also Swamp. That's also mirror locked, so that's probably... if Zelga can do Bombo's tablet before Swamp, that is extremely beneficial for him. Yeah, and kind of counter right now. Zenit is finishing up his last crystal dungeon before the mountain. So he still has all of Turtle Rock, and we know that Zenit will not get silvers or tempered. So his Ganon fight will certainly be a little bit slower. And so Zelga does have some amount of kind of buffer in order to catch up, but it's it's not exactly like a cupcake walk. Yes. Hello, Dr. John. The mirror is in Meyer Big Key Chest, which Zelga decided to consciously skip in Meyer. And he is being extremely punished for it. Zenit is certainly will be the first one into GT, looking for GT Big Key. And yes, everything has the GT Big Key. I guess contrary to some earlier versions of the seeds have been rolled on Dora's branch, we can find the GT Big Key anywhere in GT basement. Now he will most likely be probably early into Ganon. The question is though, is that early enough lead going to hold when you're comparing a Master Sword Silverless fight versus a Tempered Silvers fight? Zelga's like, I'm so done with this. Yep. One of the few fights you actually cannot speed up under really any circumstances for blind. Because you always need 9 hits, regardless of your weapon. Okay, that is Eastern down for Zelga. Let us see where you're going. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that Zelga has available to him that's not mirror locked. The answer is no. We are going back to Meyer. Zelga, at this point, okay, he has remembered about Meyer 2 and the Stalfos night. Okay, he needs to go get Meyer cutscene, which is, I don't know, another, say, minute and change from here. He needs to go to Bobo's tablet, which is another minute and change. And then he needs to go beat Desert, which is, minute and change. And then he can go back up the mountain, which is another minute and change. So we're certainly looking, well, meanwhile, Zenit is, let's say, a third, of the way, maybe closer to a half of the way through TR. And he's already up the mountain, so certainly he'll be in GT sooner. Now, GT, of course, big key routing can matter a bit, and then the Ganon fight will also matter a bit. Yeah, if you are, top tier in your Master Sword Silverless fight, or at least for the first, the Master Sword fight for the first few phases, I think you only lose, 30-odd seconds, or maybe, on something under 30, compared to Tempered Sword. It's kind of like the phase 4, when you have to basically do 24 spins, versus, I don't know, 4 silver arrow shots. That's where you lose a lot of time. But yeah, it all kind of depends on how good you are, and how practiced you are.
Yeah, that's what's really going to come down to is just your skill with making sure you do it in a very timely manner.
Okay. All right, Zelga has picked up his mirror. We're gonna do a quick checkerboard check because the boots could still be just right here, and then, right. I certainly can see Zelga going to the swamp area, maybe K45 before swamp, and sorry, for his hope, for Zelga's sake, we certainly hope that he does Bombo's tablet before swamp. I know a lot of people don't like to do Bombo's tablet before swamp because it's so slow, and swamp is very dense in terms of item checks. But we know that the boots are not in swamp. He is on this side of the screen, which is unfortunate because we know that he needs to do Bombo's tablet first. Okay, okay.
Yep.
He is temporarily gated by the fact that he did not drain the water. Should have been a sign. Should have a sign. Just like, oh, screw this thing. I'm just gonna do Bombo's tablet first. And again, this is one of those things where, again, yes, it makes sense because swamp is so dense, right? You have 7 items in swamp, right? Up to including green pen and turn in. If you find it immediately, you can also just leave early. Bombo's tablet is like 1 check, right? That's even though you're here, you still, I think you have to go over to the next screen, do the mirror transitions, do the Bombo's tablet animation. Like, it's a lot for 1. All right. I see a bunch of numbers. Okay, feel free to guess.
Oh boy, are we
1
doing
through
a guessing
22.
game?
Yeah, where you think that that big key is. I believe 69 is not a location that we can support in this game, but it is a
It
very
is
nice
not.
number.
It is not. So, thank you for your enthusiasm about that, but we cannot accept that as an answer because we don't have the technology for it.
Mm-hmm. I don't actually know if there's much of a difference in terms of GT big key routing when it's Enemizer versus non-Enemizer, because like specifically the boss in the Ice Armos arena can be very troublesome, and so I don't know, people tend to try and do that one like the absolute last possible location before, like maybe people are being willing to do tile room before then.
I think so. Yeah.
You know, often get to see a bomb hitting the switch here in Compass Room. Yeah, from Zenith's perspective, honestly, like, I think he's actually hoping for a late GT big key, because like, he doesn't have any weapon upgrades, like no temper, no silvers. He's probably hoping to find it in GT. Now, of course, we know he won't find anything. Catfish and Pyramid Fairy both have them, and of course, Lumberjack. Zelga, unfortunately, still without the boots. It's gonna do the old hook slash, hook slash, hook slash.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Zenit is making his way here, looking for the big key.
Yeah, still not present. It could be here in rando room. I think the hope is that it's in rando room. Otherwise,
Right.
we.
It's right, or it's in a place that you don't really want to go. One more chest. Nope.
Yeah. All right. Well, get your popcorn ready. Let's see what is here in the Ice Armos Arena. Always going to be a fun time. Trinex is probably going to be the most troublesome.
Yep. Who is making their special guest appearance today for the ice show? Oh.
With bated breath.
This is such a pain in the butt.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
This room. It's pretty funny. Yeah, Zenit's like, screw this. You guys all need to go now.
just let me get up here in peace.
That's right.
Hey, it's the boomerang. The boomerang. Yeah, it's blind. Okay,
Alright,
that's
it
not
is
bad.
blind.
Not
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah, certainly can be a whole heck of a lot worse.
Yeah, there were many worse options.
Yeah, just have to make sure we save enough magic for the climb. We don't actually still know what's going to be upstairs, GT, for the Lamos 2 arena. If that's, let's say, especially magic hungry. We have full clear of the basement. It turns out, if we rushed tile room, we would have won. I don't think I saw any 22s.
No, but we're two. I'm also now 2 for 2 on tile room being important. So, go me apparently. Woo.
Good thing you're not playing these games.
No,
Just
no,
kinda watching.
Yeah, I much prefer the watching part right now, especially with how this seed's been.
Oh yeah. All right, Zenit. So one nice thing about Tile Room Minimizer is that the patterns are slightly different. So it's kind of cool to see in this case like what this actually is. Can't really tell. Is it a heart maybe? No, I don't know what that is.
Facade from one of the bosses from Link's Awakening.
Oh, right, it's the face boss. Gotcha.
Yep.
That's cool. By the way, that's boots for Zelga. I don't know if it would have been. That's probably still faster, honestly, to go flute over to 6 and then do the backdoor thing. Because I was thinking maybe we can still go through the front, but we need the back, so. Alright, Zenit is starting his climb. Now, I really can't see Zelga, like, rushing tile room, like, but it is possible that Zelga might not have to do, like, ice blind in this case. Maybe he'll just decide to do tile room before he gets up. Whoop. Good dodge. Now, of course, this series is a best of 3, just like all the other previous series before. You wouldn't necessarily know because, again, these guys just 2-0 their opponents. So game 2 will be tomorrow at about the same time, is 12 p.m. Eastern. The mode is Zalga's Pick, which is cross keys. And then we'll see in this case if there's a game 3. Zenit is having no more of Gauntlet. If we can bombos it, we will. It will burn. Alright. Zenit also does have a green potion with him, so that's a very good backup magic source. Like if this is Trinex or this is Cold Stare, just happens to be in this case another 4-eyed Moldorm. One more location potentially that you use magic, which is the Moldorm 2 arena, which can be Cold Stare, but there's a big magic refill right before it, so I think we should be in the clear. Ever try and do this room and figure out where the tiles are? Especially when there's an item kind of in the upper right hand corner and you're like, how the heck am I supposed to get over there? That's when you really wish you had like ether, or you actually knew like what the path actually was. Alright, we gonna open anything else up here? Okay. No right chest, which is fine. We know that you can't get anything up here. Alright, the last boss of the seed is another Mothula. So a couple repeats. I don't think we saw a Trinex here, did we?
We have not.
Okay. Yeah, I think we saw every boss. Because we went everywhere. For every dungeon. Oh yeah, no Vitreous too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, Zelga is going to Hope Room first. I can't remember, there's a small key here. There is not. We will be going to Compass Room last. So which means that he's gonna do full left, which like Stalfos Room, Map Chest, Rando, Ice Blind, and then back over to Compass. Now, like in this case, it doesn't really matter because it's in Tile Room, and so you'll probably always do that one last anyway. The real punishing part of GT routing is that if there's no small key in Hope Room and then you go there first, you just won't get to Compass Room until, I don't know, like 2 minutes later, which it can be pretty big. Alright, Zenit is down in for the Ganon fight. One last boss fight before he can continue his win streak and his domination of the main tournament.
And yep, we're doing it Silverless Master Sword here, so we'll take a little bit of extra time, but we are already on to the second phase. He's got that Samaria block there kind of propped up to make sure he's in the right spot for the spins.
Yeah, and good thing these guys both picked up red mail. Really will. And blue cane.
Alright. Getting the warps here. But we're on to phase 3.
I wonder what Ganon's gonna say for Silver's a Pyramid Fairy. Like, Zenit might, like, if he finds out that's actually a Pyramid Fairy, I think he's just gonna kick himself.
Yeah.
Near a fairy! Ah! Okay, everything's fine. I thought he was gonna fall.
He's good. Now comes spin to win.
We got our harpies of encouragement cheering us on for this last fight. Very nice, consistent behavior though for Zenit,
Yes,
like getting all
very
these
nice.
triples. Like, you know, once you kind of like it's a long fight, certainly a battle of endurance, because it's 24 spins versus like the 12 that we're maybe kind of used to. But once you kind of get into a rhythm, just kind of, you know, once you get there, you're just grooving. Right. And he does have a green potion, keep in mind, so he's not super worried in this case about like pulling out the lamp versus the fire rod.
Got it. Just gotta get across the bridge.
Yeah, very well done for Zenit. Taking a game off of Zelga. 1-0 series so far in Logical Animizer, and yeah, continue onwards for some potential greatness in the future. Big GGs.
Yeah, GG's in chat. The official race time.gg time of 1:49:51. Yeah.
Big GGs Zelga as well.
Yep,
Looks like
she's-
we did get a forfeit.
Yeah,
It was a really rough situation for Zelga.
Just gonna nope out here and just say, did my best. Here we go. And gee, this was a really tough seed. This was not easy by
It
any
was.
means.
Oh yeah. We were sworeless for so long too. It's not like we had any real like comfort in the execution portion as well.
Yeah, this was pretty brutal in a lot of regards.
We are joined by Zelga. GG's.
Yo, GG's.
Yes, hello. Sorry about the
Hello.
mirror.
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of my own fault. When I got to the Meyer big chest, I realized that the cutscene item had to be an item, but I should have realized that quicker than I did, but my brain was kind of destroyed from the entire first hour of the seed, so I just didn't put it together quick enough, and then I was never going back.
Very understandable. Hello, Zenit. Jeez.
GG.
Hello, GG. Oh my
Actually,
god.
how you, I was gonna say, how are you both feeling, man? That was routing wise, that was very rough for just to figure everything out. I mean, also, can we talk about that
The bumper.
yeah, the
The
bumper
bumper.
in COD.
Oh, good times.
Yeah. This bumper was, I don't know, it was so annoying and funny at the same moment. And yeah, at the first time it was just funny, and with the cane behind that stupid bumper, I felt so bad, and I don't know. I mean, the mirror was cane locked. Maybe I'm right, I'm wrong, I'm not sure. And that was my last hope to use the mirror for getting the boots. And yeah, that bumper was stupid, and that was I don't know, the dramatic moment in this seat. And yeah, that was a decision. After that cane, I have to play the mirror and find the boots behind that. And yeah.
Yeah, I was saying right before you got here that when I went to Meyer, which was admittedly late, I went to left side, and when I got the compass, I should have realized that it meant that the cutscene was an item. but I didn't realize it until I was almost to the big chest, and then I just decided I was never going back. So
Yeah,
I absolutely hard last location in the mirror, and then full cleared swamp before going to Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, yeah. I full cleared Swamp too, but it was so annoying after that. I read the tablet and there are the boots, but I have no Master Sword. And yeah, where was the sword? The one was on Agalech, and the fourth one?
So my tempered came from Pyramid Ledge and Catfish back to back.
Catfish, okay, yeah.
Zenit,
Okay.
did you catch where the silvers were from the silvers hint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, at the moment I found the Master Sword, I thought, maybe I can go back to the ferry after GT, but I totally forgot that. And with the silver hint, oh yeah, there was something I left behind and wanted to check before I go to Ganon, but yeah, no, it's too late. Yeah. Another funny thing was stupid wall master in desert torch key. I don't know.
That almost got me. I thought I was.
Okay. Yeah. I get grabbed.
Yeah, I also got completely hard locked by the bumper in pod. I wasted a lot of time early. Like I went straight into Dark World as soon as I got Hammer, Glove, Pearl, and Kakariko, and that was kind of a mistake. Like, yeah, I got Flute and Mitts pretty quick, but it felt like I missed pretty much everything, including I ended up triple dipping pod because I didn't have the hook shot even when I went back and got Samaria. So it was
Oh
bad.
no, yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. I see. Yeah. Where was the hook shot? It was
Agina.
Agina's cave. Yes. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I went to desert with a book from Pod, and yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what eventually got me my hook shot was when I went there with the book and then left and got the hook shot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wonderful.
Yeah, both of you had to do 3 times. Went to pot 3 times. Yeah, for this exact reason. Like Zenit also didn't have the hook shot, so I had to also go back.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I just felt really inefficient and slow pretty much the whole way, and yeah, when no boots, no mirror, it's hard sometimes getting around.
No sword.
Yeah,
No
no sword
sword,
for a
yeah,
long time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, obviously we have another one coming up here near future between you two. How y'all feeling about the next game mode?
I think I will definitely be more in my element. This is the first time all tournament. I've vetoed casual boots every time, and this was the first time about halfway through. I was like, maybe there's other modes I could veto.
How could you veto your favorite modes, Olga?
Yeah,
I
who
mean,
knows?
please continue.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I mean I knew this was going to be a tough series. I'm not surprised in the slightest to take a loss here, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun.
If there's a game 3, what is the mode?
Tile
did tile swap, yes.
Okay, cool.
No one uses their veto for the seat. Yeah. For this mode, yeah. It's so unpopular. You don't pick it and you don't ban it. But I don't, yeah. It's funny. Tile swap is a nice, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, other than how rough this seed was, anything else that you guys want to say before out there, people who are watching, like don't run don't run logical animizer if you value your sanity or something like that.
I mean, I feel like logical animizer is interesting. I like some of the changes that get implemented. It's nice not seeing the black shadow enemies in every room for kills. So it's a little more variety, and just watch out if there's bumpers on conveyors, I guess.
Yeah, certainly very entertaining for our side. So thank you guys so much for running. Always, well, walking for the most part, and then finally running. But yes, it was always a pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Thank you for the Yep. Sorry.
oh no, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you for the commentary. Yeah. And yeah. Thank you so much for the race, Zelga. We will see us tomorrow in Kabuki. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
Frosty?
forward to it.
Oh, is it Kabuki? Okay.
Yeah, Kabuki.
Nice.
Love yeah.
good kabuki.
Thank you for the commentary here. I know this was also on SpeedGaming Dush. Thank you for having us there too. And yeah, have a good one. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys both so much.
Yeah. First, make sure to
yeah.
follow Zenit and Zelga on their channels, and Clear Mouse, as always, it's been a joy. It's been a pleasure. Always
Yes.
good to co-com with you there.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, I really do appreciate it, Nihan. And actually, on a personal note, you were my very first co-commentator. I don't know if you actually remember. Oh, you might.
I do.
Yes. Back in what is this, like July 2020 or something like that? So like 5 years ish ago,
Yeah.
or 2020, something like that. And then 700 odd commentary sessions later, we have been reunited. So
hopefully
very
the
exciting.
first of many in the future.
Yes,
So yeah, it's always a
that would be
pleasure.
great.
But yeah, make sure to follow Clear Mouse. Also make sure to follow SpeedGaming Deutsch for those of you who are German speaking, maybe, or you know someone who is and wants to get races in that language. We do read broadcasts to that channel for select races, so make sure you follow it so you'll know when they go live. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, remember, someone out there loves you, and we love you too. Take care, everyone.
Bye bye.